Good morning, folks. The great Matt Geib here from MLM Skills Anyone Can Master. And it's been quite a while. Earlier this spring and summer we started reading, or I did, started reading to you from a book, 177 Mental Toughness Secrets of the World Class. 177 Mental Toughness Secrets of the World Class by Steve Siebold. He also wrote a book called How Rich People Think. And in these books, he just gives short, concise chapters with one or two major thoughts. This is a man who spent 25 years of his life, kind of like a modern-day Napoleon Hill, interviewing the richest and most successful people in the world to see how they became that way, and more importantly, how they thought, because how they thought then drove their emotions and behaviors that caused them to be a success. And out of that he came up with the two books, this one that I'm reading from, and also How Rich People Think. And he's kind of broken down people into 5 different classes, especially in this book. He talks about world-class championship thinkers being 5% of our society. The next would be upper-class consciousness thinkers, 10%. And the middle class consciousness, which is where the majority of people are, at 70%, working class people 10%, and then a poverty class 5%. And he's trying to make people aware or conscious of that they hold this process in their own hands and in their own minds to become whoever they want to become. That if you want to become one of the world class, one of the champions, like athletes, the Donald Trumps, Warren Buffetts, that all you have to do is begin to work on and change your thinking. Mental Toughness Secrets, that's what this is about. And this book's like a little personal development devotional book. Like I said, it gives one or two really good points to think on for the day. And today I was reading, and I thought it'd be great to share this, is that champions or world-class thinkers hold strong convictions. Champions hold strong convictions, or world-class thinkers hold strong convictions. What convinces is conviction. You must believe in the argument you are advancing. Lyndon Baines Johnson, President of the United States. One hallmark of world-class performers is their level of conviction or belief in who they are and what they do. Champions' beliefs and convictions are so strong that they are contagious. Let me read that again. Champions or world-class folks' beliefs are so strong that they are contagious. Professional performers who passionately believe in their convictions have the power to influence people and change the world. The great ones are easy to recognize. You can see it in their eyes and hear it in their voices. The famous minister John Wesley, and I love this example, is a great example. Historians say that Reverend Wesley's conviction and passion was so strong that when he spoke, it was as if his soul was on fire, and people would travel from miles around to watch him burn. Are people traveling around your neighborhood or community to watch you burn with a passion or conviction? Are you convinced of your beliefs? Are they contagious? Are they influencing and changing that circle of people that you interact with on a daily basis? Something to think about. My research, Steve Siebold continues, and experience shows that champions are not more passionate about everything. Champions go to extraordinary lengths to discover the work in which their deepest passions lie, and then turn the flame of desire into a blowtorch of healthy obsession. Average people usually don't invest the time necessary to discover where their passions lie. I was speaking to a friend of mine the other day, and she was getting a haircut in a salon, and she asked the person in there, how they became a hairdresser. Well, it was what was easy to do, was her basic answer. And my friend began to quiz her a bit on what she looked forward to doing in life and what her dreams were. And really, she had no dreams. She hadn't set aside and sat down and thought about those things. And I think most of us can be that way. The world can suck the dream out of us, can suck anything we're passionate out of us. We're told no so many times from the time we're a youth. When are we told yes? You know, I can think of my childhood. Or don't think too big, you might not make it. And so many people have given up on their dreams and their hopes. They don't have a conviction about things. They're just living, as Emerson said, a life of mediocrity. And that's what this is about, having a conviction. Instead, amateurs tend to implement distractions that are entertaining at best. You know, these are the people that just don't have the dream or the conviction to shield themselves or numb themselves out. These distractions include TV, spectator sports, hobbies, booze, and drugs. It's far easier to boo and cheer a million-dollar athlete than it is to become one. Generally speaking, amateurs are spectators in the game of life. And it all begins with their lack of desire to discover their convictions. I just think my comment to that is I think a lot of people are afraid. They're afraid of failure. They're afraid that they might not make it, you know. And yet what else will they do with their life, you know? I mean, why not go for it? We only get one go-around in this life. So the action step for today, he always gives action steps, Steve Siebold, on a scale of 1 to 7, 7 being the most, highest, how much conviction do you possess about the importance of what you're doing for work? If your answer is less than 7, what can you do to boost your level of conviction? What are you convicted about? What is that burning passion that is contagious, that is influencing others today? That's my question to me. That's my question to you. Again, this is Matt Geib on a soggy day here in Washington State. Be blessed and have an awesome weekend, my friends.